loosen up maybe a little bit later for you guys? Those first couple drives were a little bit rough.
Yeah, they, I thought we had some struggles running early in that game. I thought they put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. We had to bring some guys in to help out with that. And, we had a 7-man protection early and got hit. And, they were really getting after us. They have a good D-line. We knew that about them. We had to stay with some stuff and got some things that we thought would be good a little bit later. But obviously not a very good start to the game and not complimenting. They had a couple of big drives that we didn't really answer at all. We had some struggles getting first downs, so we weren't helping out, getting them off, getting the defense a rest and moving the ball ourselves.
What were you seeing from J.D. Spielman tonight?
Yeah, he was outstanding. We had thought about trying to attack their nickel a little bit, and they've got good corners, so they are very good on the outside edges. Gave us a little bit more ability to attack the inner part of the defense, and that's why it was, he was, what do you have, 200 or something?
200.
Yeah, he was outstanding. So, but we tried to work on that inside defender a little bit, and a lot of times it was pretty good.
How pleased are you that the guys didn't quit?
Yeah, I think that those are hard games, but our guys, we have good kids. We have kids that care, and they kept playing. It wasn't easy against a really good team, and they didn't quit and give up. I thought they kept playing. I thought they came out at halftime, trying to compete and get back in it. And obviously, we're not, accepting, and we're very disappointed in the loss. But at the same time, those kids have pride, and they played. They kept playing, and that part of it, I was proud of them.
Is there something specific about Ohio State's defense? Between this year and last year, 17 total points, struggles to move the ball. They've
got really good defensive linemen. They cover very well, man coverage on the edges. They've got good linebackers. They've got team speed. They're good across the board, and when they're that good, you've got to be able to make some plays against them, find some ways to hit some runs, cover them up in protection, not let them get after the quarterback. And those are the things that we weren't able to do against a really good defense. They're talented, and we've got to continue to scratch and claw and find a way to get some yards in the run game, and we've got to protect the quarterback. I think the quarterback has shown when he has time that he can throw accurately and deliver some throws, and we've got to be able to make some plays with the receivers and tight ends in the passing game and run the ball better. So it's not a hard formula to follow.
Where do you guys go from here with 2 tough losses going in the bye week?
I think it's a group that really has to play week to week, and I think that we've got a chance to reset a little bit on the bye week and fine-tune some things, get better at some stuff, and have some time to heal some guys up and get ready to play Purdue. I think they're playing much better. I think they played Wisconsin really well, or really close today. I haven't seen any of the film, but it's a group that's going to continue to work and improve, and we're going to go out there and give our best the next time we go out.
Do you worry about losing a team during? You have 2 straight rough losses in a row, and then you have this bye week. Are you worried at all losing their focus?
Not with this group. No, I've had that before on teams, and it gets to be loose, and you're worried about kind of what their mindset is. But I think these guys are hungry to get better. I think they're going to work at it. I think they're going to come back Monday ready to go and put in a great week of work prior to getting ready into the game prep for Purdue. So I'm not worried about the focus of these guys. I think they're good kids and they work hard, and we're going to continue to coach them and do our best to put them in the best situations to make plays.
Do you have 1 or 2 things that you're really going to try and focus on from the
yeah.
week that you really want to?
There'll be a lot. There'll be a lot of things as we look. That's one of the things about the bye week, and we have a pretty good plan. Working on that tomorrow, and and Monday morning to really fine-tune some things. And specifics, there's going to be a lot of different things that we'll work on throughout the week. We're not going to get too into the game plan of Purdue right away. We'll work on that, but in terms of practice, it's really going to be fine-tuning, detailing, a lot of different things, and a lot of individual work and fundamentals and techniques.
Knowing that Ohio State had a good defensive line, what do you think you can take away from the offensive line that they played against, or the offensive line, the way they played against the defensive line for Ohio State?
Yeah, I mean, I think early on it was some tough sledding, running. I think they gave us a lot of pressure in the game. I thought that as the game went on, we did a better job with the interior of our line. I think we got beat early in the game, right around the edge on an easy hit that really shouldn't happen. I mean, we just didn't have very good hands. We just ran right around them. We brought the backs and tight ends in tighter to chip that, to help it out, and that helped a lot. I think our guys kept playing. I don't think we gave up. I don't know how many sacks or hits, I thought it was better as the game wore on, which is encouraging against a really good defensive line.
How did you assess Patrick's play at the end of the game?
It was okay. I think we had, I think he had a mistake on a false start that was part of the call. I thought he spread the ball around a little bit. He missed a cover two. He threw it, had a guy that was kind of for a two-beater and threw it against basically a man-to-man side. He kind of misread it, and knew it right after it. He told me right after. He said he saw it late and missed it. But I thought he went in there. He's shown that he can move the ball around. You'd like to get him into a game where he can have the balance of the run and the run action, and then make some throws. Rather than just trying to throw it downfield and get points. So, but I think he's done a nice job of going in there and running our plays. It hasn't looked difficult for him or anything. He's been pretty comfortable.
How valuable are those reps to get a guy in like that? Jack Stoll, some more play for Lindsey, some of your other receivers. Just getting those in at the end of the game. It
is. I don't think we're very excited about the situation we're in, but I do think there is definite I think there is a lot to gain from game experience, and it's hard to simulate anything but it. So you do get there's definitely some value to getting those guys in and giving them some time, and we'd just like to have it being ahead of the game rather than behind.
Is it your call or is it Mike's call as to when to put in Patrick?
It's usually a discussion. Yeah, I mean, it's always the head coach's.
Right.
He's going to make those decisions. But there's times where there's a discussion and he's going to make the call on when guys are going to sub in and out.
When do you start thinking about that? When does that come?
Not till late. We're doing our best to. We're not going to throw in the towel. He didn't go in till very late. I thought Patrick was really good in this game, and he doesn't want to come out either. So he's going to play until the very end. And then we decided to get Patrick some minutes in a situation where he'd throw the ball. And like I said, you'd rather do it with being ahead.
Hey, 7 weeks in and 3 and 4. How often do you meet one-on-one with players in a bye week situation? Is that part of the routine, or is it more team meetings and things like that?
Yeah, we'll meet with a unit, with the team, with the unit, and then positionally. That's all week, so that won't change. We've got, without a game looming, it's really a more teaching, kind of reviewing of cut-ups and things through the season, some things we need to work on and detail and improve. That's mostly early in the bye week. As we get later in the week, we get into the game plan, next game plan.
You guys had something like 7 yards per play tonight. That's not bad. What is that? A building block?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I don't know what our yards per carry was. I don't think that had to be very high. 2.5 to 3. Yeah, and that's not good. That's something that's really, if we can get that up to 4 or 5 and be able to get into 2nd and 5 and you know, it's just a different type of game than it is being 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, pin their ears back and rush and bring every, you know, it's a bad way to play. So I did think we had some explosive plays. I thought Tanner threw the ball well. I thought JD played really well. So there's some bright spots that we can build on for sure. But it's you know, we've got to improve in a lot of different areas: protection, run, make plays, all the things that will help us out. Like we've probably did a little earlier in the season. Rutgers and Illinois were good examples of those. We've got to get back to that and making those plays.
You guys have all talked about experience and the value of game time experience. Is JD a good example of that? He just seems like he keeps getting better week after week.
He really does. I think he's had excellent work in practice. I think he competes. You know, I think you see him. He plays hard as he can every play, and it shows. I mean, he's getting himself open. A lot of different coverage looks that he saw today, and he made a ton of plays. That will be something to build off of for sure.
Is he doing okay after the?
We'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Danny, the bye week is obviously for physical. A lot of guys need to heal up from injuries and everything. But mental-wise, I mean, is this, you know, coming off the last couple of games, is this kind of a good thing or a bad thing to have a bye week?
Well, you know, you obviously would love to have some of the momentum of a win kind of propel you into a bye. At the same time, we've had 2 tough games against 2 really good teams, and I think it's a chance to take a deep breath and look back on some things that went well and that didn't go well and reset a little bit. So I don't think it's ever good going into a bye after a loss, but I do think that we have a chance to take a deep breath and go back to work and work on getting better each day, and that's going to be our message to the kids, and that's how we'll go about it.
Do you think it's what the offense needs too right now, just kind of to take a deep breath?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I think you know, there's been some good moments and some tough moments, and like a season goes, and we've got to find more of the good stuff and work. You know, emphasize the positive things that have gone well. Find some ways to run better. And complement our passing game and our defense. You know, the whole thing, it all works together. So we've got to do our share of we got to do our job of helping out best we can of sustaining drives.
Well, 1 or 2 more for Danny, please.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep. Good. Thanks.